G'day there, podcaster. If you are a fan of... did you put the Mr. Beast stuff in, Liam?
That's in there, mate.
If you're a
Why
fan
wouldn't he?
Well, we didn't get a lot of calls for that one. If you're a fan of Mr. Beast, if you're a fan of Sabrina Carpenter, we talk about a new song.
Yeah.
Also, if you have an iPhone, we talk about the new iPhone update.
Yeah.
There's
Very
something in there for
topical.
everybody.
Very topical.
Very topical. We also do the Impossible Phoner.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
I'd say, that's the stuff we should be selling.
Sorry, Belle, is this my podcast intro?
Well, we met people that lived in famous houses and also people that have used a slide in a plane.
Yeah, but I was trying to be more topical.
He was going for more of a topical sort of.
Not
Yeah.
spooky?
No, not hooky, because we usually do hooky.
All right, forgive me.
It's good to spin different plates, keep people on their toes, I think.
Totally. You've been forgiven.
Thank you, kind
Okay.
sirs.
Enjoy the podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You ready?
stop what you're doing and listen.
Live across Australia. It's radio. This is Ben, Liam, and Bell on Nova.
Good evening, Australia. It's a Tuesday night, and who's feeling like doing an impossible phoner? Have you ever gone down the emergency slide on a plane?
God, cool if you have. Do you think people do it in training? Like if you work for Jetstar?
Yeah, you have to.
You have to?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
They do it heaps of
Oh,
times.
look, we'll take that. But if you're in an actual situation where there was like just a little bit of the wing was on fire or something like that and you had to get out on the slide, I don't know how many times it's actually happened in Australia, but 13, 24, 10 is the number.
I watched the movie Sully with Tom Hanks the other night, and what I learnt from watching that was when they're recreating the plane on the water and then they use the slide and then they detach the slide from the plane and it turns into a raft.
The slide does.
A lifeboat. Yeah. So the slide's a slide, and then when everyone's on it, because you stop down the bottom of it, and then they detach it, and then it drops into the water, and it's a
No.
life
No,
raft.
don't
no.
believe everything you see in the movies, Belle. I bet that Sully thing never even happened.
Shush.
I don't believe that, because the whole point is you put your life vest on, you slide down the slide into the water, and then you
No.
float.
No, because it was freezing water, and what it did was the slide actually just goes into a little dish, and everyone
That's pretty
sits in
cool.
that, and then it detaches.
Well, look, let's find out. Emma in Melbourne joins us now. Have you used the emergency slide?
Yeah, I did it as part of training.
Whoa!
And did you go down the slide and then you finish in a little bit at the bottom, or did you go into the water?
No, you go into a raft. You don't really want to get into the water. You probably die quicker if you go in the water.
But was the slide a raft, or was there just a raft at the bottom?
There's a raft at the bottom. It's called an MES, Marine Evacuation Chute.
But the slide, hang on. The slide is the raft, yes?
Well, you get the slide bit first that comes off the side.
Yep.
And at the bottom, a raft is attached.
Yeah, see, I
Yeah.
think it's different to what Belle was saying. I think Belle was
Yeah,
wrong.
that's still, is it fun, Emma? It's like a fun part of the job.
Well, you don't do it very often because it's really expensive to pull that cord and for everything to inflate. People have to then take it somewhere and fold it all back up. So you don't do it very often. But yeah, it was fun.
I mean, surely they can fold it on the tarmac, right?
I also love it's a bit expensive. Like if it's at that Bonza Airlines or something it is. It is a budget airline, guys. Do you think we can just jump out? I mean, it's water. It's not that far. Helen in Melbourne, you have.
Yes, I have. I'm a flight
Whoa.
attendant, and I have a couple of times, but not during an emergency.
Right. Okay. So just for training as well, they just take you out to a field or something, or is it just on the tarmac
No.
at the airport?
No, it's not actually on the tarmac in the airport or not on a training field. So
Oh,
just in the cab trainer when you go to the centre to do your training.
Hang on.
And
So
now-
you've got a fake plane that doesn't have engines and that sort of stuff, but it's like a replica on the inside.
Yeah, it's just like a cabin and a replica, and then they have the slide separate as well, so it's not joined onto the replica plane kind of thing.
Oh.
And you just go down the slides. And Belle is actually correct on the A320. The slide does turn into a raft.
Helen, thank
Oh,
you.
when I heard the guy say no, I'm like, I better enough. I'm on Belle's side.
So Helen, what was in the Sully movie is correct. So when they
Yes.
landed on the water, they
Yep.
all go down, they kind of pull in the bottom of this slide, and then they detach the slide, and that turns
Yes.
into a raft.
Are you sure you're you're not a flight attendant. Like, you know everything. Yes,
Helen,
that is
Helen,
correct.
I have a crippling fear of flying. I am not. I am not a flight attendant, but I do know all this because I'm so scared of flying.
Helen,
I must know.
Do they have like do they do simulations with you training? Like they might have someone who's like a bit agitated, like they're violent, that sort of thing, and you have to sort of know what to do in that sort of situation as well?
Absolutely. And even for our recurrence every 12 months, they have all that kind of stuff
Yeah,
as well.
right.
So it's pretty full on.
What
But,
about if something like, do they have like actors in there who just get like angry that there's like no cheese toasties left and you have to like try and like calm them down or something
Yeah,
like that?
we do, but it's the cabin crew that do it. Like if we have our training, so they'll tell other cabin crew to do that. Just to be,
Fun. Yeah, I would like, I don't know, by the sounds, it's just other cabin crew, but in my head, I'm like, I would love to work for like Jetstar or Virgin and be like an actor. Like, so I just get to pretend to be different passengers all day. Like,
Yeah, I could see you doing that.
Good on you, Helen. Thank you for calling. Lorna in Brizzy, have you been down the emergency slide on the plane?
Yes, I have, and I was an air hostess in Saudi Arabia, and it was a natural emergency.
Oh my God. Okay, so it was like a real life situation. Where did it get inflated? Was it on the water or was it on land?
No, I was in charge of the food downstairs in the kitchen, and I forgot all about it, and it caught on fire in the ovens, and smoke was billowing up through the cabin, so we had to emergency land into Cairo Airport and get everybody off, and it was full on. The whole flight was full of smoke, and we had to get them all down the. And I'm scared of heights, so getting me down the thing was horrible. So
Hang on, Lorna. Are you saying it was your fault?
yes, it was.
Oh,
And it was my second flight as an air hostess as well.
No,
So what? I mean, did you keep your job after that? After you Dutched the whole plane out?
I was severely reprimanded, and then my third flight, I locked somebody in the lift and forgot about them.
Oh my God! Gee, are you in a different line of work now, Lorna?
Yes, I am. Yes, I
Thank
am.
God for that.
Lorna, amazing call. Thank you so much. That is mission accomplished.
The boy who lived, come to die. I think I'll leave the impressions to Liam.
Hi, it's Toby Maguire, and this is Ben, Liam, and Belle's Pick the Flick. Uncle Ben, no, please don't go.
Classic line from a classic film. Pick the flick. We have 5 blurbs here. Belle, you are going to be versing Dave in Melbourne. How you doing, Dave?
Excellent.
Lovely. You like your movies?
Yeah, love me movies.
Good stuff. Well, you just buzz in with your name when you think you know it. Now, one of the world's favourite astronauts is currently in the country performing, Katy Perry. She did go to space for 11 minutes earlier this year. So we're doing space movies, guys.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm not good at space movies.
All right, we'll just buzz in if you think you know it.
Oh, gosh. Okay, good luck, Dave.
Yes, you too.
Dust-choked farms hide cosmic gateways behind
Belle.
haunted bookshelves. Yep.
Interstellar.
Yes.
That's the only one I know.
Oh, I'm not good at space movies. Bang! All right, that's a point for Belle already. You got to be
Sorry,
quick
Dave.
here, Dave.
All
Okay.
right.
A botanist's extended solo field trip becomes a battle against toxic soil and arithmetic.
Dave,
Yep.
The Martian?
It is The Martian.
I knew that
Very
one.
good. It's The Martian. That's one apiece. Okay. A desert hermit inherits a droid and a knight's energy sword. Smugglers outrun... Yep.
Star Wars.
It is Star Wars. It is Star Wars. That means you could take it out if you get this next one, Dave.
God.
Here we go. Astronauts cling to skeletal metal bones adrift in silent blackness. Shattered debris turns routine repairs into a lethal mission.
Dave,
Yes?
Gravity?
Dave goes bang!
Damn.
3-1! Yeah!
I was waiting for Wally. That's all I was just hanging out for Wally.
Wally wasn't in there. Good suggestion, though.
People usually suck at that game, Dave, but
Dave.
you smashed it, mate. Well done.
Cheers, boys and girls. Thanks, Belle.
No
Well
worries.
played.
Good on you,
no,
Dave.
you did really well, Dave. Congrats.
And now you got yourself 2 tickets to go see 28 Years Later. Have you seen the first 2?
I've seen the first one. I'll have to scrub up on my 28 years later.
Yeah. Enjoy, mate. Cracking franchise.
After BAFTA, it's the Ben, Liam and Belle podcast.
13 24 10, we'd love to know, do you live in a famous house? Because if you have a cheeky $4 million, the Breaking Bad house is up for sale.
Is that house worth $4 million?
The average house price in that area, which is Albuquerque, New Mexico, is $400,000, but they're asking for $4 million because it's the Breaking Bad house. But if you do want to go and buy this house, you will have to fight off Joanne, who has blown up online. She's incredible. She's the person that currently lives in the house and actually has been living there since 1973. She was living there with her family, which is their normal family house. They got approached and asked if they'd like to have their house up for the filming of Breaking Bad. It is the house. It has like the pool in the backyard. It's everything. They filmed it in there. And she said yes, but she loved it at the time. She hates it now. And there is incredible footage of her online absolutely hating the passers-by.
You can take a picture from that corner. Do not get close. One picture, then you go. Everybody, the whole world's a fan. Doesn't impress me.
Get him, Joanne. Get him, Joanne.
She's spraying people with her garden hose who come up. She's built a fence around the property now. It wasn't there before, but she's just sick of it. She says she's sick of it. She's been there for 50 years. She's over it.
Sounds like a character from...
Yeah.
Well, he sounds like he's been using some of Heisenberg's product.
Get him, Joanne.
Oh, get him, Joanne.
I wonder why they chose her house to film it in. Because it's just a standard house.
I suppose that's what they were looking for, right? Like he's an everyday science teacher just on your street. Like it could be anyone. That's the sort of thing.
For people who have watched this show, you might remember it's at the end of like a T intersection. So maybe because there is that street across from them, it gives them space to film.
Weren't people throwing pizzas on the roof of that house at some point? Because it's like a thing that happens in the show. There's like a pizza in it for a season.
Yeah. So she also like online. She's just like, please stop throwing pizzas. People keep
it would
delivering.
Suck. Like it would be annoying.
People get parcels and mail sent there for Walter White. So she's at the point where she's like, I love this house. I've lived here for 50 years, but I cannot deal with everyone coming here now and doing all of that.
All right, 13 24 10 is our number. Have you or do you live in a famous house? I would also accept street.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like if you were near the Kath and Kim house, for example.
Oh, yeah.
It could be
that's
famous
an iconic one.
for lots of different reasons. Maybe it's famous, like infamous for bad reasons. Maybe it's famous for exciting reasons. 13 24 10 is our number. If you're our favourite house, you are walking away with an amazing prize tonight.
Virginia in Melbourne, good evening. You currently live around the corner to an old famous house?
I live in Patterson Lakes and all our houses back onto the water. And so I used to take all my cousins and friends around in my little inflatable boat to see the back of the Kath and Kim house.
Oh, yes, because that house famously backs onto the river, but in the show they put the fence up so it cuts it off and you can't see.
That's right. So we're all connected, and I used to take everyone in the boat, and we thought it was a good fun thing to do. But they've since knocked it down and built a new.
Virginia, I was going to ask you about that because it famously got knocked down. What's the house like that they replaced it with?
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's really modern and beautiful, and twice the size.
Yeah, but it's no Kath and Kim house, is it, Virginia?
No, such a feature of living in this area.
Yeah. No, I literally like a few years ago went, I'm down this way. I'm going to go drive past the house, not knowing that it had been knocked down and rebuilt, and it was horrendous.
Virginia, love your call. I'm going to send you along to go see 28 Years Later in cinemas June 19.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Kirsty in Sydney, good evening. Do you live in a famous house?
My parents actually bought the house that Elle Macpherson grew up in, and the real estate agent was very keen to let them know when they were purchasing that it was Elle Macpherson's house, but they were about the third buyers since the Macpherson family sold it, so I'm wondering if they're still going on about it.
I suppose you would, right? Like when you look at because there's only so many features in the kitchen and sort of design trimmings and rooms sizes you could talk about. Like that's something you can hang your hat on.
Just for me, is Elle Macpherson the supermodel?
Correct,
Yep.
Ben. Very good. Thanks, Kirsty. Kate in Brisbane, good evening. You live in a famous house?
Yes, I lived in the house that Powderfinger first recorded their first album in my living room.
Oh, Bernard and the boys just banging out a few tunes in your living room.
And I found out when I was on an excursion with my son, and JT was on excursion with his daughter, and we got talking, and I told him where I lived, and he goes, that's where I recorded our first album.
Whoa. Seriously? So what? Whose house was it before?
Before Powderfinger, I don't know.
Oh, no, but who from Powderfinger? Was it one of the band members or?
JT, he lived in it.
Right.
Yeah, that's who she was talking to, and then it clicked. So you didn't know when you bought the house that that's what it held?
No, I didn't even know who JT was till somebody told me as well. So
Yeah. I mean, do you have like sort of a makeshift Powderfinger museum that you charge people for now?
No, not at all. No, but it was very cool.
You should think about it. I mean, especially in Brizzy, I reckon you'd make a bit of coin on that.
You're listening to Len, Beam and Lel.
Bonny is Australia's favourite fluffy doona brand, made from the highest quality, ethically sourced materials. Bonny is making doonas cool so that you can sleep warm.
Who's under the Bonny Doona?
Yep, that's right. $1,000 and a Bonny Doona up for grabs. If you want to play, novafm.com.au is where you go. It's the perfect time to buy a new doona because, of course, it's winter. It's getting very chilly. Playing tonight, we got Stuart. How you doing in Melbourne?
G'day, team. How are we?
Very good, Stuart. You're taking on Jessica in Sydney. You there, Jess?
Yes. Hey, how you going?
Very good. Now, the way this game is going to work is we have got a celebrity under the doona.
You're right under there. Should we give them a straw or something so they can... Yeah, okay, that sounds like they need a straw.
Okay, nice. Give them a straw. Now, we can assure you
so they can breathe. These doonas are thick.
Out.
You know, these are good quality doonas.
But they are also very breathable.
That's true.
Yes.
You're probably fine, mate. I'll take that straw back.
All right, now I've got a bunch of clues. I'm going to start reading them out. When you think you know the celebrity under the doona, you shout out your name, okay?
Yes, make sure it's your name, Stuart and Jess. So shout your name first, then your answer.
All right, it starts off tough and it gets easier as we go. Let's get stuck into it. I am multilingual and learned Mandarin just to impress my wife's grandma. I use the colour blue for business, and I am red-green colourblind. At the age of 24, I became a self-made billionaire. Go for it, Stuart.
Elon Musk.
Oh, it's not Elon Musk. Jessica, did you want to have a guess before I keep going?
No, keep going.
Okay. I grew a social network at Harvard. Go for it, Stuart.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Let's find out.
I'm Mark Zuckerberg.
Hey, he's done it.
Well done.
Yippee.
Well done, Stuart. You got yourself $1,000 and a brand new Bonny Doona.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
No worries at all.
NovaFM.com.au if you would like to play. Bonny is Australia's favourite fluffy doona brand made from the highest quality, ethically sourced materials. Bonny is making doonas cool so that you can sleep warm.
Hey, Mark, any chance of a blink over there? You're starting to wig us out a little bit, mate.
It's the Liam, Ben and Bell podcast. Liam owes me $50 for saying that. Oi, stop gooning. The next bit's about to start.
13 24 10, have you been on an extravagant date? Because Mr. Beast, he has a fiancée. Nice, man. Well done.
Hang on, are you saying...
Well done to you.
It sounded like you were saying, like, nice man, like he has a fiancée. Or are you saying he's a nice man?
I was saying, like, nice, man. Like, good on you.
Gotcha.
He's well, look, I'm punching, he's punching.
Yep.
But he's done well for himself.
Yeah, I mean, he's a weird-looking guy.
I think that's safe to say.
He's got a creepy face.
And the Disney music is because...
Well, he's getting to that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're just talking about Mr. Beast's creepy face. Let us get to it, all right? Mr. Beast dropped a casual meal just to book out Disneyland for his fiancée. Like the whole theme park. I actually thought it'd be more than that to book out the whole thing. I suppose maybe they run less at night, but he's just, so it was like completely empty. And they're just walking around doing their thing. All the rides are still operational on the teacups and that sort of thing.
That's incredible.
I wonder if they have one worker to operate all the rides, because obviously they're walking around. They just follow them and operate the rides.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be paying each worker to stand
Well, yeah,
there.
there's also that. Like, you know, Mickey's just done 12 hours. They're walking out and they go, put the head back on. Mr. Beast is here with his fiancée. Oh, but he has such a creepy face. No, you're doing a double shift.
13, 24, 10. I mean, that's an extravagant date. If you have been taken on an extravagant date, maybe it was by someone that you were in a relationship, or maybe it was a first date and you got taken somewhere that was way too over the top.
Yeah, look, you know, you hear those stories as well. Sometimes people like book restaurants out.
Yeah.
That's pretty full on.
Yeah,
That's pretty full on. Maybe this person, you're not with them. Maybe they were, had a bit of money and they were flexing pretty hard, but extravagant. Like you were like, whoa, that wasn't just dinner and a movie. Like you went pretty full on there.
I know that we are talking extravagant dates, but just to give you an idea of what we're after, when I proposed to my wife, Sam, I hired a private chef and I got the chef to cook for her and all of her family. So that's pretty extravagant,
that's an
right?
extravagant proposal.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying as an example. As an example. I'm not saying I'd call up for this one.
Because everyone goes extravagant for the proposal.
Not everyone.
Well, but like,
Look,
okay.
I got a private chef too, I'm just saying.
Yes.
Did you seriously?
But I went first.
Yes. Yeah, I took some notes.
Some would say gave him the idea.
Oh, Liam. Sorry, Liam. Ben did it afterwards.
Excuse me, I was out in the Riverland and I thought like the pub wasn't going to cut it.
Now, I think I may have derailed this because I shared a story about an extravagant proposal.
Yeah, massive spanner in the works.
And we have got a call now for extravagant proposals.
Okay, look, I think we can accept extravagant proposals or just extravagant dates. Anything over the top.
Okay, Emma joins us now. Tell us about your extravagant proposal.
Yeah, so it was 10 years ago now. It was a while ago, but we're friends with one of the guys who makes the videos for the band Rufus.
Yeah.
And so he made a video and they got it to be played at Federation Square in Melbourne.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's sweet. So then what happened with the video and then the proposal exactly?
So they made a video, they interviewed all these people about like their dates or who they've dated and what they love about them and like just all these random questions, and then at the end like it came up with like will you marry me, Emma, at the end. And I was like, what?
Sweet.
It's pretty nice.
Beautiful.
And where did Rufus come into it?
So, it's just our friend that made the video because he's pretty good at, like, I don't think Federation Square weren't going to play it until they saw it.
Right.
It looked pretty professional.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So I'm just confused. I was waiting for Rufus to come out and start playing Inner Bloom whilst you were at dinner, and then that part never happened.
Thanks, Emma.
I bet you can't keep a mewing streak for this whole podcast.
Everyone stop what you're doing because the future is here. Apple have released liquid glass. Oh my God, that's so exciting. That sounds so cool. What could it be? Well, basically, it's just an iOS update that makes the apps on your phone transparent.
Today, we're excited to announce our broadest design update ever. And it starts with an entirely new expressive material we call liquid glass.
I saw so many headlines about liquid glass, and I was as an iPhone user, I was so excited because I thought that maybe like it's like soft or like it molds to your finger, or I had a lot of thoughts.
Yeah.
Broadest design update so far?
Yeah.
Is that what we're dubbing this?
So it's on your home screen, all the app icons are just a bit see-through. Yeah,
Pretty much. That's basically what it is.
So you can just see your wallpaper better.
Yeah, no, exactly. But I think Apple are guilty of making features sound more exciting than they actually are.
Today, we are thrilled to share something truly remarkable with you. At Apple, innovation has always been about enriching people's lives. And with this next chapter for iPhone, we're pushing that vision even further than we ever have before. Introducing Apple Ear. A revolutionary user-accessible audio gain adjustment mechanism. What does it do exactly? It's a tactile interface for audio level control. So it's a volume button? Absolutely not. No, it is so much more. The new iPhone also has its own digital imaging and capture apparatus. So a camera? No. Not just a camera. A camera with inbuilt telecommunication capabilities offering a high-fidelity, low-latency audio experience. You can call people? Yes. On the iPhone? Yes, you can. Wow. We've single-handedly reimagined what's possible, combining powerful technology with thoughtful design. Cut the shit. Are there any new features of note at all whatsoever on the new iPhone? Well, we put Snake on it. So you can play Snake again. That's actually really good. We know.
W's in the chat for this pod.
Sabrina Carpenter, Manchild on Nova. That is her brand new song.
Yeah, can we just take a moment? So Manchild, have you guys seen the video for it? It just came out.
I saw a screenshot of the teaser. And she's like, is she hitchhiking?
Yes, she's hitchhiking. What else did you see in that teaser?
No, that's literally
Yeah. No,
What was in the teaser, though? What did you see?
No, literally, I saw a screenshot of the teaser that Nova posted.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is the most viewed thing.
Yeah.
It was like Nova's hot viral moment of the week.
But it is, I've only seen the teaser. I haven't seen the video, Belle, but it is her in quite highly cropped Daisy Dukes.
Yes, tiny shorts.
And we've lost Liam.
There he goes!
Well,
I've
got to see it for research purposes.
Well, I told you this the other day. It was
They are very short, aren't they?
It was more streamed, like higher numbers than the GTA teaser.
I mean, it's not a fair comparison, really, but...
Well, anyway, it only lasted like 5 seconds. But
honestly,
yes,
those shorts, we're looking at a video of it now, they couldn't go any higher if they tried.
No, they are literally
That looks
undies.
painful. That actually looks painful.
She should see a
Welcome to
doctor.
being a... Anyway, no, the music video, though, is, she's like hitchhiking and she gets all these different rides from all these different guys and she's in different trucks and utes and everything out in the desert.
Very dangerous, actually.
Well, yes.
Should be promoting hitchhiking.
Yes. And then she's got like a gun and she's shooting stuff. There's trucks going over cliffs. It's wild. And there's so much in the music video. It's not just your standard one. Like, it looks like it cost a hell of a lot.
Is it about Barry, the Irish
Good question.
fella?
It could be about Barry or it could be about Shawn Mendes, who's another one of her exes. And there's rumors that it's about him as well. But she said when she posted it on her Insta, I remember she said she wrote it on like a random Tuesday. She said it was the best random Tuesday ever. And she explained it as a loving eye roll to men. So she didn't label anyone, but there's a lot of fans going, is it about Barry? Is it about Shawn? Who's it about? She says it's just about men in general.
I love the idea if it's about Barry and like, you know, he's like this real serious actor, but behind the scenes when he was on dates, he was like doing farts under his arm and stuff. Like he's he's a full man child.
If you're listening to this podcast at 2 times speed, it's the Ben, Liam and Bell podcast.
Let me ask you a question, Liam. Have you ever been to Vivid Sydney?
No, I'd love to, but I simply can't afford it.
Well, make sure you register novafm.com.au to become a Club Nova member. The city lights up.
Club Nova.
Oh, yeah.
Club Nova.
Yep. Make sure you register novafm.com.au because if you are a member, we could be calling someone back right now and giving them the good news.
Yeah, so we have a night's stay at the W Sydney, the luxury hotel, plus tickets to go and see Vivid Sydney in all its glory. VIP experience, you could say, but don't quote me on that.
It's the moth's favourite night of the year.
Now, look, we have got a bunch of Club Nova members on hold. Liam, would you like to do the honours, sir?
Yep. Let's go with Monica.
Stop it.
Yep, you're going, mate.
Oh, nice.
You're going. It's you. You've won.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome, Monica. So, yeah, that stay at W Sydney, that beautiful hotel, is all yours, plus Vivid Sydney experience. So all you have to do if you want to win, like Monica, novafm.com.au or the Nova Player app and join Club Nova. Vivid Sydney is back transforming Sydney for 23 days and nights until June 14. Check out vividsydney.com.
Yep, and of course, Monica, we just need your Club Nova number.
Yep.
When you're ready, just read it out for us. It should be 8-digit number.
Yeah, just my mobile number.
No.
Club membership number.
Yeah, like when you registered, you would have got a membership number.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Oh, geez, really? I mean, we've only got 10 seconds, and if you can't provide said code, we'll have to move on to our next caller.
Oh, I don't think I ever got a code. Oh no.
No, you would have. It would have been in the original email.
Otherwise, you can go into like your settings and you can find it there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see how I can do this. I'm probably not going to be able to get it.
No, that's fine. We'll give you an extra 10 seconds. It's okay.
Thank you. Okay. Going into the Nova app, and it's taking forever to load.
No, it's very slick. Very slick app.
Okay, 5, 4, 3,
No, I can't
2,
get it.
1. Guess what, Monica?
Yeah.
It was a prank.
Really?
Yep, you're still going. You're still going to this.
I honestly, I'm so sorry, Monica, and I don't think we could be any more commercial radio in this last
I hate
3
you
minutes.
guys. If you didn't just give me the best thing ever, I hate you guys.
I'm so sorry. I do apologise.
I do love it as well because we do give these wicked prizes away, and then it does. I feel like it does leave a bit of a bitter taste in every single award winner's mouth.
And that's it.
Liked that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Bell.